The opinions expressed on this program is not necessarily those of the Emily Pearl Show, its sister stations, its affiliates, or its sponsors, but it is those of the individuals themselves who express it. While the Emily Pearl Show does take stances on individual issues, the show itself remains an entertainment platform. Free thought is a philosophy and not a policy.
It's the 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. Hot night. The 901 show. Hot night. It's the 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Hello, everybody, and welcome. It's 901 showtime again. Hot mic. Y'all all right out there? I certainly hope y'all are, because y'all know we're going through a very difficult time. A lot of people are just not being careful, and I want y'all to be really careful, okay? I know I am. But anyway, I want to welcome you to the 901 show. Tonight, we have a special guest for you. Sybil's got to take care of that. And I'm bringing her into the studio in one. She'll be right in. Hi, Sybil. How are you tonight?
All righty. I'm so excited about tonight's show. And I've had a wonderful week and just excited about being alive and healthy.
Okay. So it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. What are you doing?
Oh, that's my favorite season, of course. And I've noticed some of the lights are up in other people's houses now. And
Yeah.
it's just a beautiful time for family and to be thankful and that type of thing. I love the decorations.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my son. I sent him a text for him to come and see if he could come over Thursday and help put my lights up. So I guess I'll hear from him sometime later tonight. Hello, Regina. Welcome, Sandra. All right, then. So, Sybil, let's see, what did I do? Oh, I got a confession to make. Confession time. Listen, it was so cold this morning. And I had to run a couple of errands, right? For the first time ever, ever, I kept on my jammies and put my coat on
Oh, wow. Okay. You're right
with
ready
my
for Walmart.
with my socks on and my boots, and I ran my errands because I don't wear pants much. I mean, the pants that I have, they are not thick enough. They weren't thick enough for this
Mhm.
weather, for the weather outside. It's like 32 degrees,
Cold.
and yeah, it's very cold, freezing. And my jammies are the warmest thing that I have for my legs. Those, they're warmer than my pants.
Well, like I said, you was ready for Walmart. They wear gowns and anything at Walmart.
Well, I don't go to Walmart that much, so I don't know. And when I don't only go to Walmart when I have to. I order online from Walmart.
Yeah. But
But so,
they're just famous for people showing up wearing anything.
but their delivery, they don't deliver as fast as Amazon. Because with Amazon, I can get 1 day, 2 day, 3 day delivery, so on, so on. So I
Mhm.
do most of my ordering from Amazon. But sometimes I have ordered things from Walmart and they don't deliver on time. You remember one time we had that gift experience with Richard where it didn't come on time
Oh, that's right. Uh-huh.
because they broke it. They broke it
Oh, I didn't
and
know
they didn't
that.
and they didn't have another one and I had to order something different. Yeah.
Wow.
They broke it in shipping. So and I have never had that experience with Amazon. So I kind of prefer Amazon shipping over the Walmart shipping. Plus, you have to have a minimum of $35 purchase to order from Walmart, right? I don't like that. Because if I want to order something worth $1 from Amazon, I can order it. I'm a Prime member, so I get it free. I don't have to have a minimum. So I love that. But anyway, I had to go out today. Like I said, I was so embarrassed inside my own car. Hi, Louis. Welcome. Inside my own car, I was so embarrassed. Two of the places were drive through, but one of them wasn't. And I was like, oh, darn, I forgot I got to go inside one place. Yeah. But it was cool because when I got in there were no customers. I was like, yay.
Well, at least you stayed warm.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, when you don't go out dressed, prepared like you normally look, you'll always see somebody you know.
Well, of
So-
course.
and that's why I had my fingers crossed. I was like, please don't let me see anybody that
Mhm.
knows me. Please don't let me see anybody that knows me. So I made it safely. That's my secret for today.
Well, okay. Well, that's all right.
So now let's get right quick to our announcements because we don't want to keep our guests waiting in the green room. Y'all, the guest is here tonight. Wait till you guys meet our special guest. You're gonna love it. And so the announcement that I have, of course, y'all know, December 1st is the day that the trivia questionnaire contest is out there for the movie, Emperor's AAL, the movie. It's out there on LinkedIn and Twitter and on Facebook. I put it out today. There are 10 questions, and the form is available on the Emily Pearl's show page. Okay. So y'all get busy and enter it. And if for those of you that tuning in for the first time, I'm going to show y'all right now what you guys are entering for. What you're entering for is on that form with the prizes. So you got to go to the form to find out what the prizes are because I'm not telling because we want you guys to enter, okay? All right, then. So listen to the contest and you'll find it at this location, all right? We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Extra, extra, extra. Hear all about it
About what?
Haven't you heard? Heard about what? The big contest. What contest?
The Emily Pearl Show is having a trivia contest about M. Pearls, that movie.
Oh, I saw that. It was awesome. How do I participate? When does the contest start? It's already started. The trivia questions will be posted on December the 1st. So just answer the questions correctly, and you can win one of 3 prizes. Details of the prizes will be posted with the trivia questions survey on December 1st. Awesome! Yeah, awesome.
I'm going to tell all my friends today.
Me too. So tell everyone today. Plus, they can watch the movie so they will have a better chance at winning.
So how can they watch?
Just watch the Emily Pearl Show on Facebook Live on Friday nights at 7 o'clock p.m. for clues and answers.
So tell everyone today. Plus, they can watch the movie so they will have a better chance at winning.
Where can they watch it? It's streaming online now at www.pantaflix.com. PANTAFLIX.com. Sign up free with Pantaflix.com streaming platform. Then look for the M Pearls movie and watch it. So don't forget to tell everybody. I'm already on it. Right then, it is time now for Sybil to bring in our guest. I have a message for you in the host room, host chat box. So when I put our,
Got it.
I didn't mean for you to do it right there. That's okay. It's done. All right, Sybil, take us away. Introduce us to our guests tonight.
Well, our special guest on the 901 show tonight is Tay Veasey, and he is our entrepreneur and an author, and he does so many things, wears so many hats. I met him through a Facebook group called the 901 Union, and it's a networking group for entrepreneurs and business owners, and they help each other support one another's business and have tips how to succeed and that type of thing. That's where I met him. And the title of his book is Becoming a Living Testimony. It's about how his kidney disease became a blessing in his life. Tay, welcome to the 901 show.
Okay, let me take you off solo. You had to get him in. All right, so let me get Sybil back in here. Hello, Tay, and welcome to the show.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hi, we are doing so fantastic. So happy to have you with us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure, our pleasure. That's what we do. We serve the 901 community free, our favorite price.
Exactly.
Amen. And I like the title of your book because that's what we try to do with our shows. We try to bless people because we like to give out information that people may not have heard. We like to get out new information that we know they haven't heard of. And most of all, we like to give people exposure where they don't have to pay to go on anybody's show, right? And the 901 show is not only for Memphis, but it's for anyone that has a 901 area code. So it goes up through Tennessee. Yeah. And we have the Emily Pearl Show Friday night. That's our international show where we have guests from all over the world.
Nice.
And then on Sunday, I do a gospel show that's also international. And I was doing a politics show, but right now, with so much going on with politics, I'm just free. I'm on freeze, you know. I'm gonna wait till after December the 14th before I start back up my politics show.
Right. All right.
All right, so Sybil and Tay, I'm gonna get into the green room for just a minute and let you guys take it away. Sybil, you can begin the interview.
Well, all
No,
right.
I'm sorry.
I'd like to know what made you decide to write a book about your kidney experience.
I'm sorry. Say the question again.
What made you decide to write a book about your kidney experience, becoming a living testimony?
Well, it was definitely a rough time for me, and I would say the reason that I wrote it was it's when you guys read the book, you will see in the book that I made a promise to God. And at this time, I was a teenager, so about 13, 14. And I witnessed many different kidney patients and dialysis patients. And I've heard while I was on the dialysis machine that people be on the machine for like 10, 20 plus years. And I was like, wait a minute. Wait, I'm just 13. I can't be on this thing 10, 20 years. I will be at 13, 10 years, that'll be 23. So I'm like, oh no, oh no. So I do what I do best. I go to prayer. I'm like, and then what's funny is I talk to God like one of my friends, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
look, we got to talk, player.
Mm-hmm.
I can't be on this thing this long. Like let's make a deal. Let's make a deal. Okay. So if we can make a deal, if you get me off of this thing, I promise, I do everything in my power to help somebody else with my story, no matter what it is, whether it's the kidney disease, whether it's anything that I can do to help somebody, I would do it. And literally, like 6 months after that, I got my kidney transplant. So it was quite a journey, but of course as time went on, I wasn't being obedient to the promise, and of course God reminded me time and time again whether he would put me back in the hospital for maybe dehydration, or I see a commercial or something. He always remind us of what we need to do, right? So recently, earlier this year, it was a rough start for me this year, and I've been through a quite tough mental breakdown, and I want to say it was about May, I came out of it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna finish this book because I done been through all of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The best thing I can do is share my journey with someone else, because one thing that I learned that the best thing we can do as humans is to share our experiences, because a lot of times in that situation we feel like we're the only ones going through it, but we do not know that we are not the only ones. So I wanted to be able to share my testimony to help other kidney transplant patients and those who are related to kidney transplant patients to kind of understand what it's like for the patient, and what the trial is, or what the journey is as far as being a patient and going on dialysis, and the mood swings and all the different side effects that comes with dialysis. And I just wanted to be able to give a different perspective and to encourage and empower people through my journey. So that's why I wrote it.
That is so mighty. That's powerful. That's
Thank you.
powerful, Tay. It's a blessing. Now, I was in the green room doing something technical, and I may have missed this, but let me ask you this: how did your kidney trouble begin? Do you know?
Well, see, it was hereditary from my mom. In other words, I got it from my mom. So my
Mm-hmm.
mom also is a kidney transplant recipient as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was diagnosed at the age of 3,
Oh my!
and they was able to hold it off up until I was 13.
Oh
And
my
I went
goodness!
on dialysis a month before I turned 14, and I was
Mm-hmm.
on dialysis for about 18 months.
Were you at St. Jude's?
No, I was at Lebanon.
I meant Labana. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Yeah, St. Jude is basically for cancer.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, at such a young age, um, you made a commitment, and you've been through something. You could tell somebody something, and that's what we're supposed to do. I tell everybody all the time, look, God is so good, and if you don't tell it, then He might just stop it. You know, you got to tell what He's done for
Hmm.
you, people. I tell people all the time, look, you got fresh water to drink, plain water.
Hmm.
In third world countries, they can't even get water. If they do get it, it's dirty and filthy.
Right.
You know, we don't even thinking for little things like
Right.
that.
The
You
small
know,
they count.
yeah.
I know for
And
me, it was the thing that scared me was I feared me passing, and I
mm-hmm.
get to the pearly gates, and I didn't put
Say I
out the
get to
book,
the pearly gates. You
and
have to
God
come
be
back
sitting
down
up
and
there.
you have to get permission. Give me a excuse so I can go back and write this book.
Right. So my biggest fear was it was kind of like a scare tactic. So like, I gotta do this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I fear if I got to those pearly gates or the golden gates or whatever you want to call them, and I feel like God would just be sitting up there on that throne,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't want to get up there and be like, um, Father. He'd be like, yeah, you remember that book you were supposed to write for me?
No, you remember that deal we made, right?
Right. Remember that deal? Yeah. So if
Like
I
that.
don't make it to heaven, it won't be because of I didn't finish the book.
I know that's right. That is so
So
cute. I love
I
it.
had
I
to
love
get
it.
that out. So I was like, now that it's out, okay, I can
Okay.
breathe a little bit.
So we said hello to Nell and Douglas and Sandra and Lois and Regina. I think I called y'all names before. I always like to acknowledge our viewers because they got so much stuff they could be doing. They didn't have to take out time of their busy schedule to tune in to the show tonight. And we love them for doing that. I do. I got to give the recognition. That's what I try to do. Except on Sundays when I'm preaching, it's hard for me to do both. But I get it in. I get a few in there on Sundays. I'd like to invite you to tune in to my Talk About Angels page too on
Oh,
Sundays at 1 o'clock. Being that you are of the spirit,
yes.
the same spirit, I like to invite you to listen to my show.
It's
And I
one
would like to
o'clock, right?
1 o'clock every Sunday, Central Standard Time, everybody. And I would like to also have you as a guest
Yes.
on my show so that you can give your testimony because that's what we are to do. We
Hmm.
are instruments of God, the Lord, our Father, and the Son of God, Jesus Christ.
Yes.
They gave us a mission. Jesus gave us a mission when he left here and ascended to his Father. And we're supposed to do that mission, you
Yes.
know? And so, yes, I think that you would make a great guest for my audience on Sunday. So
Thank
we'll
you.
set
Yeah,
it
you
up.
sure will.
We'll
Because I
set it
tell
up.
people, say I just try to be a vessel
Hmm.
and just to be able to share whatever I got. Because like they
Yeah.
say, while you're living, give it all. So when you die empty, and that's what.
And I can take it to a simpler level. You
Um,
better use what God gave you to glorify him. Or as they say, use it or lose it.
that part. That part.
So continue. I know
Well, I
she's
sure,
got the questions.
I certainly will.
I'm just drawing it. I'm just drawing
I,
it
I
in.
enjoy the chit chat. You know, it's a talk show with me, you, and the guests.
That's
It's
right.
just like
That's
sitting
right.
around a dining room table. So I love to
Exactly.
listen as well
We
as
are laid back on this show. We are
we
not
are very laid back.
professional, but we're laid back.
Right. And I have to make sure I'm laid back so I don't sit right in front of the computer. And are you doing any local book signings?
I wish I was, but as we know, with COVID, it's
Oh,
kind of,
that's right. That puts a damper on it. But
yeah, it's keeping
maybe
me.
in the future.
Yes, because my dream is to go into Le Bonheur and Methodist to be able to. I want to personally, if the hospitals don't sponsor or anything, I would do it with my own money. Is to give books for everyone in the dialysis units and sign each one.
Oh, that's great.
I definitely want to do that for the
Mhm.
Lebanon and Methodist, and also in the book I talk about a camp called Camp Okawina, and that camp
Ah, Uncle
came.
Wiener. Where's that name come from?
Oh, right, right. I
Let's
have
say it again.
Uncle Wiener?
I
Okawina.
thought it was Opal Wiener.
Uncle.
It's
Uncle
like
Wiener.
Okay, I got.
okay, A
It
W
It
sounds
sounds
It
A.
sounds African
yeah,
or
it does.
Indian.
Kind of Indian flavored.
Yeah. So
Tell
with
us
the
about the name while we're on it. Where did you get the name from?
now Camp Okawina, that's actually the name of the camp. I don't
It really
know.
is?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Where's it located?
it's located in it's right between. It's a little bit. I want to say it's about 45 minutes before you get to Nashville, and I
Okay.
don't know exactly, but in the book I have it in there. But what I love about the camp on the cover of the book, I was getting treatment at camp. So this was at camp. So it was like it's a kidney camp, and
Okay.
I really love and respect
It's a
those
big
who
book
are a
too.
part of it. Yeah, thank
How
you.
many pages is that?
It's 172 pages.
Oh my
Wow, that's a
God.
big book.
That's a
Yeah.
real good package.
Wow.
And for those who always ask, it does have pictures because I'm a very visual person.
Uh-huh.
I love pictures.
Could you
So
hold the cover up just one more time in the front and the back and let us see? Because I didn't have the copy of it. And
about the
okay. Oh, that's beautiful. And what does the back look like? Oh, I like that. Did you do your own designing?
yes, ma'am. I design
That
Is
is
this
so
your first book? Your first one?
it is my
How
first
did you
mem-
know how to write it?
well,
God,
I was blessed to have
God.
friends that
Simple.
and
It's
that's it.
simple. It's simple, simple. God.
Well, of course, but I thought it was a great question to ask.
Yeah, so I have a good friend who's very generous, and he also wrote the foreword of my book. His writing name is DeFaro69,
Hmm.
and he wrote the foreword, and he helped edit and format my book for me. So
Awesome.
that took a lot of the weight off outside of
Oh, that's big right there, just editing.
That's the hardest part.
yes.
It is.
Um,
But you know what?
yeah.
Why don't you read the forward to us?
It's long because I don't know if you want to break
We
No,
got
that
time.
oh, no, we don't. What we're gonna do is ask him right now, so I can type it into the screen. Uh, where can you find the book? Let me type the name of the book. Give it to me again. Type
Becoming a Living Testimony.
a living testimony
It was funny.
by
How
Tay Veasey.
it was funny how you know how people always say in the church how they have I'm a testimony.
Oh
So
yeah,
when I was doing it or going through it, I didn't feel like a testimony. So I was like,
you were just telling what had happened.
let me show you my journey on me becoming
That's right.
a
Yeah,
living testimony. Now I am a living testimony.
living
So
testimony.
I wanted to show that
So
progress.
yeah, so you don't have to do dialysis anymore.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a
You,
great
did you
title.
did you get a transplant?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome, awesome. Now, what age were you when you got the transplant?
So I was 15 years old when I
Mm,
got my transplant. Like I said, I was on dialysis for 18 months, which I'm
mm.
very, very blessed that it was only 18 months because
Yeah, yeah.
a lot of people are on for years. And I was just one of the blessed ones who was able to only do a 18-month, trial of it
Mhm.
before I got my transplant. So now I'm 30 years old, so it's been 15 years post transplant. So
That's
it's been a blessing.
awesome.
And finally, the book came out on my 15-year anniversary as
Oh yeah.
a gift to myself and a gift to God. I'm like, I did it. Okay,
Yes.
now you can kind of level up off the pressure. Okay.
Yes. One of our viewers, Douglas, says, I have a similar testimony. I tore my right rotator cuff miraculously, lifting a car out of a ditch that carried my sisters and mother. My
Mm.
mother begged me to go to the doctor, even though I couldn't. Wait, where am I? Wait a minute. It's long. Hold on. My mother, even my mother begged me to go to the doctor, even though I couldn't lift my arm. I refused. I said, Mom, a miracle gave me Samson's strength to lift the car out of the ditch, and a miracle will heal me. I tried to make a missionary deal with God. That proposal didn't work for me. So I thanked God for the miracle of saving my family and relinquished the divine negotiation and accepted my injury instantly. And electricity went through my body and concentrated on my shoulder. Once it stopped, I was healed. Hosanna, hallelujah to the highest. That's one of our views. And then Tamika says, hey ladies, and Tay Veasey. Hi Tamika.
To me,
Welcome. Uh-huh. You know her?
yes, that's like my acting sister. I love her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what we do. We're actors too. All
Mhm.
right. So pick up where you left off.
Okay, you know what? I think your story is so marvelous that perhaps someone can do a film about your story.
It would be nice. That would be great. I would love that. I would love.
Yeah, yeah, it will be really great. So where can they find your book?
So the book is available on Amazon,
Okay.
Walmart, uh, Amazon.com, Walmart.com, Target, Barnes and Noble. But recently, for the holiday season, I've been having a lot of people who've been wanting a signed copy because, of course, we can't do a book signing because of COVID. So what I've been doing is people been buying the book specifically from me, where they would message me either on Facebook or whatever and tell me that they want a copy, and I will send them a PayPal link where they will pay $20 that covers the shipping and it covers a signed copy, a physical copy of the book. Now it's also available in digital format. So if for some people who just want a digital version and scroll on their
Mhm.
tablet, it's
Mhm.
available on Amazon for their Kindle and tablets. And if you want
Right.
a physical copy from me or a signed physical copy, you can just message me and I can get one to you.
So how do they find you to message you?
So you can either find me Tay Veasey on Facebook, or artaviusveasey.com, which is my website, and we can go from there.
Will you spell that name you just said?
Yes, it is ARTAVIUSVEASEY.
You know what? That's an amazing name since you're so creative. You end up with a name like that.
I know. And funny story about my name. I hated my name for the longest. It's
So
like,
it's
yes,
ARTAVIUS.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, because I'm typing it on the screen your website. AVIUS.
Hmm.
Wait a minute, AVIUS.
And the,
Um,
So
uh,
your mother named you?
wait a minute, wait, Selma, hold on. Octavius, I'm trying to get your website to put up there.
Oh,
What is
okay.
it?
it's VZ.
Oh yeah, Veasey. VEASEY.com, you say?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. I just want to make sure I got that right.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
The crazy story about my name. My mother did name me. Um, and I hated my name up until like sixth grade. No, seventh grade. And
Uh-huh.
the way I fell in love with it was of course I love art class.
Okay.
and
Okay.
and that day in art we was drawing our first name in sign language.
Uh-huh.
So I got to the first three letters and my pencil lead broke. So
Wow.
at this point in time in middle school, the pencil sharpener was at the front of the class. So you go up to the front of the class and hit the little
I remember. Yeah.
mechanical pencils weren't quite out then.
Mm,
But so I did that and I got back to my seat and I saw the first three letters of my first name spells art.
art. Yeah. And you capitalized that in the book.
And
That's awesome.
blew my mind. I was like,
Mm,
oh my God, this is what I'm here for.
yeah.
And it's very rare that you find your purpose so early. Well, I didn't necessarily knew my purpose, but I knew this was one of those what I call golden nuggets that God leaves us in certain at checkpoints in our life.
Mm-hmm.
And this was one of those golden nuggets that I picked up, and I was like, okay, this is the path I'm supposed to be on. Now I
Your
don't
aha
know
moment.
where, right? I don't know where in art I fit, but I know this is the fit.
That's part of you. It's part of
Right?
your name. It's part of you. And so it's got to
Yeah,
be something, right?
exactly.
And writing is an art, really.
Yes. Even though
Yeah. It's
And you're an artist. He paints.
yeah, well, I'm a
ah
graphic designer. I don't paint. I'm a graphic
graphic
designer.
designer.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that's still artistic. Yes,
It is
yes.
very artistic.
Now I cannot draw. I cannot even draw stick people. But I can do graphic arts. Yeah, because I designed my cover for my movie. Uh,
Mhm. Nice.
I designed my posters. I had to design two. I designed both of them for my movie.
Yeah.
So I can do graphic art too, but with a hand, can't even draw stick people.
I can get by with sticks. That's about it.
I I can't even draw stick people because my stick people, either an arm or a leg is gonna be crooked. Both of them crooked.
That's all right.
I can't draw straight lines. Okay, so we're gonna take a little commercial break to let Tay go ahead and maybe get some water after all this talking. And then we'll come back with a little bit more information from him and let him talk. Y'all, so don't go away. We will be right back. And they're not gonna be gone. I'm not going to hit the wrong button this time. I promise. But I am taking them in the green room right now. And we are going to our commercial break. So we're going to be all right. And we'll be right back. But just so you may have forgotten who you are watching, guess what? I'm trying to show this again. All right. It's the 901 show. 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. 901 show. It's the 901 Show. The 901 Show. The 901 Show. The 901 Show. Get on this hot night. The 901 Show. Hot night. The 901 Show. Hot night. It's the 901 Show. It's the 901 Show. The 901 Show. Get on this hot night. The 901 Show. It's the 901 Show.
The Cupboard Restaurant in Memphis, Tennessee is world famous for some of the best food and southern hospitality you'll ever find, and is a celebrity favorite. Open from 7 a.m. till 8 p.m. every day. The Cupboard Restaurant is located at 1400 Union Avenue, 1 block east of Cleveland, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Got a large group? Groups of any size are welcome, and catering is available. While you're there, pick up a copy of Charles Capala's world-famous Cupboard Cookbook. Check out their website at www.thecupboardrestaurant.com. That's The Cupboard Restaurant, 1400 Union, 901-276-8015. A proud sponsor of The Emily Pearl Show.
All right, John, we're getting ready to get back to our special guest, Tay Veasey. I guess I'm telling you, he has been a delight to the show. And I'm going to be bringing him and Sybil in about 2 seconds. Okay. Tay's coming in. Got to unmute them. They've been in the green room. All right. Okay, hey, you guys, welcome back. Everybody's back on the screen. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Are you back? You're back in the stream. Can you hear us, Tay? Can you hear?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay. I bet you could hear. All right. All right, then, Sybil, back to you.
Okay, I see that you're a nominee of the 5th Annual Focus Awards 2020. What is Focus Award, and congratulations?
Well, thank you. The Focus Awards is a awards show here. It's actually a magazine, but they have a awards show. It's a LGBT based awards show, and they have a plethora of different categories that they have and award different people. And I was blessed to be one of the nominees for People's Choice. And for the People's Choice, we got to feature an organization that we want money to go to. So those who are nominees chose an organization, a nonprofit organization, and people sent in money to vote as their vote for the people's choice. And the winner got the money that was in the pot and it went to the nonprofits. Yeah, so that was an amazing experience.
Well, that's great. You got quite a resume going on.
Oh, well, thank you. I work hard.
Yeah. Have you thought about appearing as a guest on local talk shows here in Memphis, like TV talk shows, Channel 3, and, for example?
I would love to. I haven't looked into it, but I definitely would love to have more appearances, promoting either the book or the magazine, and to, get more exposure with that, and to, help share my story and try to bless people as God
Well,
has.
Channel 24, check them out. They're really community minded. And
Yes.
They
Emily
always
and
have,
we've been on their show before. So,
Mhm.
yeah. Channel
uh,
5 is pretty cool too.
Yeah, I've been on 24 before. Yeah.
And Channel 5 is pretty cool. Yeah.
yes.
Forget about Fox, Channel 13. Sorry, Channel 13. But they can tell some of the stupidest stories to me about somebody way up in Alaska or something. What's that got to do with the Mid South? That's supposed to be our
I don't
channel.
think
You
they
know
have
what
a
I'm
talk
saying?
show anyway.
No, I'm not talking about talk shows. I'm just talking about the channel itself and their programming. Because I'm sure Alaska got a Fox channel up there, okay?
Yeah,
I really
lots
don't
of
need to
cities
hear
have
about
that.
what's going on in Alaska because I'm not going to be there nowhere near there soon.
I'm
And
sure
then
you're not the only one who feel
I
like
tell, I got lipstick all over my teeth. But
Well, I didn't notice it.
I just got it on because I tried to refresh
And
it.
Emily Pearls is right over your teeth, and I couldn't tell. I think you got it. We are laid back. If you got to take time to wipe lipstick off your
Yeah, I'm
teeth.
out of lip sense. Can you believe it?
Oh, wow.
I'm busted. I don't know when I'm gonna get some more lip sense, but at any
Yeah.
rate,
Yeah.
about this Fox channel, they give the weather and traffic every 10 minutes for 4 hours. So I'm thinking, okay, so you got 1 hour show every 10 minutes, 10 in this in the 1 hour goes 6 times. 6 times 10 minutes, 6 times 4 for the 4 hours is 24. Right? So that's like 200. What is that? 10 times 6, that's 60 minutes. And then times 4, 240 minutes. They could use that for featuring community people. You see what I'm saying? Don't nobody need to know the weather every 10 minutes. Just tell me what it was. 10 minutes.
Ain't nothing changed in
You
10
can
minutes.
look it
10
up
minutes,
on your
yeah.
phone, too.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm driving, I don't see you anyway. I'm listening to no Channel 13 in my car, you know. So these are people at home. They're not going anywhere. They're at home. They don't need to know the weather every 10 minutes. They don't need to know traffic every 10 minutes. They're not going away. They're at home. They wasted
Except for
240
essential workers.
minutes that they could contribute to the community. That's all I'm saying about that local channel. Now,
Well,
see,
the Pearl has let off some steam.
Channel 5 and Channel
24,
24,
those are my two
they
favorites.
take out time to recognize people in the community, no matter who you are, you know. And I'm just saying, 240 minutes, that's a long time.
Channel
for some
3 is good
weather
about
and
having guests as well.
Three.
Yes,
Three.
They have a lot of
Three.
guests.
Three.
Yes, they do.
Maybe
They
they had
have
two.
a morning show.
After all, she is ebony and I'm ivory.
I was told.
We do let off steam a little bit.
I'm just saying, they may have had her on 3 because she's ebony color. They just have me on
I think
ivory
we should
color.
get on local TV because you're doing such a great thing. I didn't mean to stir up a hornet's nest.
No, like you know me now. You know the pearls. You strike a nerve. I'm gonna let it out. I don't hold stuff in
I
because
just,
that's how people get stressed out by holding stuff in. What they got to say.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, you can let steam off and do it in a professional manner. Because we don't curse on my team, and
no, we,
so, but we can blow. We blow off steam a lot. but
especially
you
the
know,
pearls.
I'm just it came up and I just wasn't gonna let that go.
I just wanted him to be on a talk show. I didn't want to start a
Tay,
war.
Tay. I just had to say, hold it.
Like, wait, hold on.
Yeah, yeah. For real. But she was asking you about getting on those channels. That's how it came up. Okay. So I want to say good luck with that.
You have such a good story to tell, and you'll encourage a lot of people that's going through the kidney
Sybil,
crisis.
since you have such great connections with those channels that you've had you on, why don't you get him on? Put a word in
Well,
for him.
sometimes I do make a call and people respond. You said you've already been on Channel 24.
Yes, I've been on Channel 24 with a group. I haven't been on solo. So I have that
Okay.
vision board for 2021 is to hopefully when COVID gone on about her business, I
Mhm,
can go into the studios and
mhm.
do stuff like that and be a blessing to people.
That's fine. That's fine. So now I put on the places that it's available. And they can contact you through your website, right?
Yes, ma'am.
If they would like to drop by and drive by, pick up one, right?
Well, yeah, or we can meet up or whatever. Yes, ma'am.
So y'all
If you're in Memphis,
in
we can
Memphis,
meet
y'all
up and
contact them through they can leave a message for you through your website. Because if you like me, I don't like to give out my phone number on the show because Sybil will give out hers. But
I don't care
I
because I can hang up. These spam people they don't like
I
me at
know.
all.
But see, they fill up that phone, and I don't have time to delete each one after.
I don't get that
And
many
then
calls when I put my number out anyway.
I do. I get the calls through the show number, because the show number calls come to my phone. But I will give out the show phone number. That's okay. But if I'm just saying, it's left up to him right now whether he wants to give it out, or does he prefer that they contact him through his website
either the website or Facebook.
or
Facebook will
Facebook?
probably be a more instant connection because it comes straight to my phone. And I mean, with the
Okay.
website too, it goes to my email. But
So your
Yeah.
Facebook is Tay, Tay, right?
I mean, I have a Tay Veasey on there as well. But Tay Veasey is on Facebook as well.
Okay, let me type that in. It's facebook.com, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And then /TAYVEASEY.
Hmm. Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna put it on the screen for him. Now, y'all, this is the way you can contact him on Facebook. That they can message you even if they're not your friend, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, y'all got that. All right, then. So, anything else you want to ask our guests tonight? Because we're not going to hold them too long.
I think we covered everything quite well. Is there anything that you would like to encourage kidney patients? Any remarks?
I would like to say, even with kidney patients or with anybody, excuse me, is one thing that I've learned is you have you have to trust the process. You have to trust the process and don't be so hard on yourself because us as people are bad at one comparing our journey to other people's journey
Mm-hmm.
and constantly putting pressure on ourselves to do this and do this and do this. In due time, everything will fold out. But I would definitely say have your to do list, have your weekly, monthly, yearly goals and to-do lists and you stay with it. If you fall off a little bit, it's okay. Give yourself some leeway time to rest if you're feeling overwhelmed. But trust the journey, trust yourself, believe in yourself, and always know that your time will come. Your time will come. And like I
Yes,
tell my
it's kind of like
supporters,
this old song. Our day will come. Our day will come, and we'll have everything.
yes.
We'll share the joy. Falling in love can bring. Don't get me
You better
started.
feel it. Feel it. Feel it. But yeah,
So
like I
he's
always,
he's right, y'all. Your day will
yeah.
come.
Yes, you have to believe in yourself. Because I always try to push people to always go after your dreams, no matter what it is. Whatever, and I call myself like an advocate of
Of
happiness.
God.
Do
I'm an advocate of God.
whatever,
Yeah.
whatever it is that makes you happy, no matter what it is, as long as you
It's
ain't
funny
hurt.
you should use that word because I meditate every morning before I turn on TV, open the door, get anything. And I was meditating this morning, and this topic came to me for my message on Sunday.
Mhm.
That who are you an advocate for? And then colon, I'm an advocate for God.
Okay.
And then so I said, okay, well, I'm gonna write that down later.
Mhm.
And then before I went ahead, then I started my day, had my coffee. It takes me 3 hours to wake up in the morning, Tay.
We need a little time to, cause we be lagging.
I mean, yeah, because like when I'm meditating, I'm still asleep, right? Still sleepy. And but I do that first because of the fact that God didn't have to wake me up on this day.
Oh yeah.
And then I just go into my meditation prayers. And so, and usually when I'm coming out of it, I'm thinking about what message do you have for me today, God? That's what I always ask him. And so, and that was what came to me. And so I said, okay, I'll write that down later.
Hmm.
And then just before I was getting ready to go out on my journey, I had errands to run today. I had to come back in the house twice. I guess I was moving too fast for God. He had to slow me down so he could tell me, so he could give me his addendum, right? Because
Uh-huh.
the first time I went out, I forgot. I forget. I forgot something. My phone. And then, so then I had to turn back on the alarm, go back out, unlock the car, get back in. And then I went back in. I got in, got ready to go, let the car warm up. And then I forgot my tissue. I was like, oh, God, the tissue's got to go in the car. Got back out, go back in. And by then, I sat down before I headed back out.
Like, okay, Lord, anything else?
I said, I'm tired now, Lord. If I forgot anything else, please help, help, help. Help this little old lady, right? And so by that time, this message came in my spirit. It's one of the sayings I always say all the time. I've said it on all of my shows at least once. But my parable that I tell people all the time is this, and this is what God said. Go ahead and do your parable for your topic, for your message for Sunday, and do the advocate one the following Sunday. I say, yeah, I think it's about right time. Yeah. So this is my parable, and I tell it to everybody. Your arms are too short to box with God.
Hmm.
TKO. Total knockout if you try to box with God. So that's what I'm going to be talking about on Sunday.
All right.
Yeah, I've already since it came to me. Usually, a topic will come to me about
Hmm.
what he wants me to speak to the people about.
I'm the same
Until
way.
usually on Saturdays, I guess my mind spiritual mind will be completely awakened,
Mm.
But for some reason, I think it was because it was cold last night. It was so cold last night. And I
It was
was snug as a bug in a rug with my
the
blanket all
snuggle up in
covered,
them covers.
my blanket all over me last night. So I got up this morning. My spiritual mind was alert.
I see you got all glammed up, just beautiful. I was like, okay.
Oh, thank you,
Sister
thank you. Yeah,
Diva.
I call myself a senior diva because I'm gonna dress up. That's been why I told my story about my pajamas going out in my. That's like a secret story. Like if I was a celebrity, they'd probably have over 1 million views and tweets because that's something I don't do. I usually look presentable, when I go out, right?
Mhm.
If I don't have on my hair, I'm gonna put on a cap, nice keep cap or something. I know. And one thing I'm glad about with this mask business that we're going through, Tay, is I don't have to put on lipstick anymore when I go out.
Because it covers all this.
But I ain't finna see, you know. So even when we're going through a pandemic, there's still some good things that come out of it.
Oh yeah.
Like that, because normally I have to spend 10 or 15 minutes putting on my lipstick before I go out because I use liquid lip sense, and Lord, I hope I'll be able to order me some more. Lord, put that on my wish list. And so, but now if I have to go out anywhere, I just have my mask on, man. I don't have to worry about it. And see, I don't wear makeup on my skin anymore. I only put makeup on when I'm doing like a red carpet
Mhm.
or doing a
Natural beauty, you don't need it.
photo shoot. Thank you. And that's something, I try to take very good care of my skin because I know you can have what is a plastic surgery, but God gave us one first. He didn't intend for us to mess it up.
Take care of it, and it will serve you
And you're
well.
good to go. But yeah, so that's what happened. So I say it's funny that you should use that word advocate tonight because that God spoke that to my spirit this morning, really. And I will be using that topic next Sunday, but this Sunday for some reason he wants me to just go ahead and use my parable that I always say. Several, you've heard me say it many times, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
for some
I
reason,
hope Tay pops in and gives his testimony.
but I'm not. No, when I invite him to the show, it will be a show with me and him. So
Okay.
he and I have to get together on what day. But he's welcome to listen to my show. I invited him to listen to my show.
Okay.
I also invited him to be a guest, but then you must didn't hear this part. I told him I would connect with him and we could find out when he
Oh
could
yeah.
come on
Okay. Well, sure. That makes sense. And Tay, I think your skin looks great. You got a beautiful smile.
Oh
Thank you.
yeah.
I gotta
I
say
love the hair. You got to go ahead and give
I
it
know. Let's see your hair.
the,
it's
the hair
Wow.
cam. The hair cam. I love the hair cam. Because
yes.
you might see me with any kind of hair on.
I was going through when I was looking at some of the videos.
Is that right? Right. I love the hair.
New
I love the
hair.
hair.
I was like, she's a diva. I
I've been
love it.
I've
Love
been
it.
wearing the hair ever since I was a teenager.
Hmm.
And that is the honest to God truth because back then boys were so stupid they would pull our wigs off, snatch our wigs off in the hallway and run.
That's the fight.
Man, what? I have duped many of them out. I took them. I book whipped one guy with 2 books when he snatched my wig out. I had him laying down in the floor. I snatched up my wig tape, went on up the stairs to my class. I was stunning him. Everybody was just laughing.
And you adjust it right.
I didn't even have to stop by the bathroom. I could tell by the feel. I can tell by the feel.
It's ready.
Oh wow. We the
That's a true
snatchers.
story. That is a true story. And you know, when you think back on that many years ago for me, like I'm 71, right?
What?
So this was, I am.
Yeah.
Thank you. So
Yeah.
I'm 71, but I went that when my wig got snatched off, I had to be about 13. So when you think back, when I think about funny things like that, actual true stories, you can't help but get cracked up. And then the next thing I wonder is, where is that food now?
Is he still snatching?
Wonder where is that food now? What is he doing? But anyway, hey, as you can see, you have been a joy, just such an exciting joy to me tonight as our guest on the show. I have
Sure
just
have.
taken to you. You're gonna end up being like the outer space guy. That they're gonna say, what happened to Tay, y'all? Emily Pearls just took him. He's been taken.
I get
We're
that
adopting you.
right. People always tell me like I love your energy. Your energy is so welcoming. I just feel like I can just talk to you for hours and we can talk about anything.
We
So like
can. We can.
that's how I am. I just like
But
to be
thank
able
you. Yeah.
to be
I like
open,
that. I'm
free.
like that too. Yeah, I'm like that. Because the thing about it is though, Tay, you don't do that with everybody. This is a connection that just is automatic and magnetic. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because you don't get that with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, and you've seen some of my shows. I don't have that connection like this with everybody.
Right.
So
I know.
and so you know, so I'm just saying, we get different connections. That was, as a matter of fact, that was my sermon last Sunday. Is about your connection need a disinfection. And
Woo! All
so,
right.
so we get different connections from people, and there are no two are alike. It's
Nah.
almost like snowflake connections. You know, no two snowflakes are alike, according to scientists, and I believe them. But no two connections with people interacting with each other is never the same. It's not,
Right.
no two are alike.
You click with instantly, and
Yeah,
those
yeah.
two you should definitely take heed and notice and see.
Those are the connections you want to keep. You want to keep them around you and be able to get in touch with them, you know, back and forth. Just like Sybil. Sybil and I connected when we met 7 years ago. You see where she is. She's been taken.
Ivory.
Emily
Y'all matching. See, I
Emily
wasn't
Pearls
aware
just
of
took
the.
her. She's been taken, honey.
See, I wasn't aware of the outfit color combination. See, I would have had on green today.
We didn't know we was gonna wear green. See, we have that connection.
I know. And,
Tell
and you
him,
know
Sybil.
what? I'm glad I didn't wear my white glasses. I got a pair of white glasses too.
This has happened with Sybil and I. If we had $1 for every time that we did a show or we went out somewhere together, and we had on the same colors, Sybil would be set for life with dollars, and I would be set for life with dollars. It's just that kind of connection that we have with colors, with our friendship. I didn't know she was going to have on green tonight. She didn't know I was going to have on green
I was
tonight.
going to wear something else. And then last minute, I just picked this.
Yeah, but we've done it many times.
Many times. We sure have.
Yeah. So let's see. We got, hey, Ed. Now, Ed
Hi,
is
Ed.
Ed Keeper. He's a big international promoter, entertainer. He does music and artists. I don't know if he does books or not. Ed, do you do books? Type it in. Because this young man here is just awesome. His books are already available in Walmart, Target, Amazon, Barnes and Noble. And Ed just joined us. And this is the title of his book, Ed. The title of his book is Becoming a Living Testimony. His name is Tay Veasey. Meet Tay, Ed.
How you doing, Ed?
He is a kidney survivor, and he tells about his journey in this book, and the book is 172 pages long. So, I mean, it's a good package. So, I don't know if you write promote books or not. You may have your own promoter, but I'm just saying. 'Cause, if you want to contact him, Ed, you can contact him this way. His website is artaviusveasey.com. Do I have it spelled right, Tay?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. And I know you're from the South, but I was telling everybody, don't say yes, ma'am to me, y'all. I'm 75. I mean 71.
75.
Well, I must be gonna make it there. It came out. I don't know where it came from. I must be gonna make it to 75. But in show business, I always tell everybody don't say yes, ma'am to me. But for some reason, it's just Southern way. It's the Southern
Right.
hospitality way.
I was raised by my
And
grandmother, so it's like
I know,
all
I
of
know.
that.
But the funny thing is that I raised my son that way when he was little.
Uh-huh.
But I think he still does say yes, ma'am. But after he became an adult, I told him, I said, well, you can just say yes or no to me now. Yeah. But yeah, and he does. He say yes, no to me. But I think maybe if he, goes to somebody else, I have seen him with people my age, and he has said yes and no. But there may be an occasion, maybe like his ex-mother-in-law or something, he might say yes, ma'am. I don't know. But
Mhm.
I didn't raise him to continue to saying that. Because
Mhm.
I didn't want him, because see, I'm a Navy mom.
Okay.
My son was in the Navy. He's been all over the world. And I didn't want him being labeled with somebody being able to identify where he was from. Because everybody say that we have a Southern accent, and then there's certain terminology
Uh-huh.
that we use, like when we yes, ma'am, no, sir. And when people from other places, other countries hear that, they'll be like, where are you from? Or they already know. They'll say, you're from the United States. Uh, people do not know where I am from because I have a little mix of Southern drawl when I'm laid back and just hanging out. Yeah. But when I do my real professional entertainment, nobody knows where I'm from. Nobody. Mm-mm. They ask
Profession
me.
air.
The first thing they ask me is, you're not from here, are you? Because I talk this way all the time. When I'm in the store, I have had so many people stop me in the store, and they hear me talking. They interrupt. You're not from here, are you? I'm like, no. Oh, I knew it. I could tell. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
I love it. Such a
So I
diva.
didn't want my son to be caught in that trap, so to speak.
Mhm.
And so he was able to join the Navy when he got out of high school. Because when he got 18, I told him he was grown. He didn't have to wait 21. I told him, honey, you are grown, you are on your own.
Right.
So he went to the Navy. And I was so proud of him. I'm proud of my son that he got a chance to travel all over the world. Thanks to Uncle Sam. Thank you, government. Because I would have never been able to afford that
Mhm.
experience for him. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, yeah. I don't know how I got on that subject. I think I was talking about my age and the wig. Is that where I started talking about that?
From the
I don't
age,
know.
then it jumped into
It's
that.
not for that. Sybil can't hardly ever get a word in edgewise, but Sybil, come on, jump on in here and shut me up.
Well, the final thing I was going to say is when we pass through the COVID storm, will you be available for speaking engagements?
Yes, I definitely want to do that because I want to be able to travel and speak. I would love to make that into a career, but at the moment we gonna pray on that.
That's right.
But so I would definitely love to go and speak. I want to I really want to go to hospitals and sit at bedsides with patients and talk to them because I know the importance of representation and the
Mhm.
importance of being able to see somebody who's
That's
been
been
through
through.
something
Hmm.
and to be on the other side of that.
That's
Because
been through the
uh,
same thing they're going through,
right,
right?
right. Because me, when I
That,
went
that's
on
a
the
great ministry for you.
Hmm.
and that's what God gave me. So I just said, okay, this is what we're gonna do.
That's
And
right.
when I was 13, when I went on dialysis, I didn't have nobody to look up to.
Right.
So my motto has always been be the person I wish I had growing up for somebody else.
Right.
And I
Right.
try to do that the best way I can.
I
And
believe you are doing
while
it.
trying to be as authentic as I can, as true to myself as I can, because I know a lot of people won't be able to rock with me, and I might be
Right.
too much for some people, but that's fine. If I'm too much for you, I'm not meant for you, so it's
Just,
all good.
I tell them just move aside, step
Yeah,
aside.
just but
Somebody waits.
uh,
Somebody waiting on your spot. Move, 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 move.
so I just try to be with my supporters. I'm very transparent with my supporters, the good days, the bad days. Because one
Mhm.
thing about me when it comes to the celebrity, because I don't look at myself as a celebrity. I'm just doing God's work and trying to do what I'm supposed to do.
Me too.
And,
Cause you know
um,
what? Um, I watch all these shows that talk about how the young people have all these followers and tweets and
uh,
whatever, you know. And some of the older, you know, say celebs too.
uh-huh.
And but then on Facebook, you got some people that are not celebs. That's got a lot of they get a lot of likes and what have you.
Mhm,
I used to be interested in that when I first started this entertainment business 7 years ago.
mhm,
But this year, for some reason, in 2020, and the COVID had nothing to do with it. I don't think, or maybe it did, because like I come to the conclusion that yes, I would like for people to know about all of our shows, all of my shows, and what we do.
mhm.
And when I say something, I say a lot of times I have not one single like. Like 5 years ago, that would be like, what? I'd be like, huh, what? No, But
Mhm.
now I have a conclusion. I don't need but three likes. That's one from the Father, one from the Son, and one from the Holy Ghost. I don't need the rest of them.
That's it.
Long as I
But
got those three likes right there, I'm cool. I'm cool.
right, right. What I tell people, it's all about your perspective, and I've had to catch myself sometimes because we get caught up in it, and you may
That's
have a
been why
post
I
or a
said,
video or go
that's why
viral, and
yeah,
you
yeah.
get sucked into that.
That's
So
why I
I've had
preached on it. The message came to me Saturday to preach on Sunday that your connection need a disaffection.
yes, and it's like I have plenty of friends that are in that light and are popular or whatever, and I kind of like not being there because when you up there, it's a certain platform or plateau people put you.
Oh
And
yeah.
I'm
They
too real to
expect they
be.
expect more from you. They expect more from you. So
I'm gonna give you what I got, but I'm gonna tell you how I feel.
yeah, because you hear celebs all the time complaining. And some of them have breakdowns from what somebody done said on Twitter about them. You know what I'm saying? Then they get to going back and forth, back and forth. Then it gets all on the Wendy show. You know what I'm saying? So uh, it is a price to pay for that stardom. They
Right.
number one is they expect more from you. They want you engaging with them 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
That is not me. That's the reason why I say if I got three likes, I got three invisible likes,
hmm
and I'm cool. I'm cool. That's
It's,
all
def-
I need.
it's definitely like I said about the perspective because if and like you were saying with COVID, like it kind of shifts a lot of people's perspectives. If like what really
You
matters to
better look at what really matters right now.
right. And for me, it's like The likes and the followers, that's nice because of course that pays as well. So the bigger your audience, the more opportunities you can do, and the more people will take you serious as a entertainer or as a
Sure.
whatever because
Mm-hmm.
of the following that you bring. However,
Yeah.
for us who don't have those millions of likes, what do we bring to the table? So it makes us look at what's important to me, what
Mm-hmm.
makes me happy, how can I use what I have
Mm-hmm.
to be, either a blessing to somebody or to help somebody with the problem. Because
Right.
all we are servers. So
That's
how
right.
are you a servant? What are you using that you have
Mm-hmm.
to serve somebody else and
I'm
to do
with you.
something that's outside of you? Because
Mm-hmm.
this thing is bigger than all of us.
Mm-hmm.
So once we
Mm-hmm.
learn to operate in our gift
Mm-hmm.
and to do things, one, that makes us happy, two, that's true to who we are, and three,
Mm-hmm.
that's serving people for their greater good, you
Mm-hmm.
win.
That's right. That's
And
right.
I try to keep those things linked. No matter what people say, as long as
Mm-hmm.
you are happy with who you are,
Yeah. That's the main thing. Knowing who you are. Knowing who you are.
that's all that matters. And I
Now
try to
I might blow off some steam
that's natural.
on the social media platforms, but I'm gonna blow it off in a very nice professional way. You
Uh-huh.
know. But I'm not gonna engage with you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm just not. So and like I tell people, y'all have seen in the posts for me, personal posts, like except for my shows when I post them. But that's because that's not what I'm focused on right now. It's not that I don't love my audience. It's not that I don't appreciate my audience. It's
Mhm.
just that there are other things that I'm focused with. I'm on a mission for God, and He comes before y'all. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
So
I gotta take some me time and some self care and do all of this stuff.
it does
Mine is
because
leaking.
I have to. Because see, what I talked about on Sunday was, these people that have um 5,000 friends, they probably really only know 24 of them. These are people that you don't even know.
Uh-huh.
Get in trouble and see how many of those 5,000 friends will come to your rescue and help you out. Get locked up. Is either one of those 5,000 friends gonna pay your bill? Mm-mm.
You're right.
That's why it's not important anymore. With what we're going through right now, get sick with COVID. If they're one of those 5,000 friends, gonna call you up and see how you doing. The 24 that you know might,
Right. A text or something.
but
You breathing over there?
the other 4,000 is so. So these are people that you don't even know. These are just people that Facebook can match you up with, people that are like something they saw, sent you a friend request, and that's fine. But you are technical friends. You're not real friends. They're not real friends. And then with some of them, you got to disconnect from them. Some of them, because people posting stuff on your timeline. I try to monitor my timeline because I don't like all this vulgarity and profanity people folks post on my line. So when they do, first thing I do is go and unfriend them. Just simple as that. I don't say nothing to them. I'm not gonna get back in no back and forth. I don't do this on my line because I had got one lady got back and forth. Me stop sending me and tell her all these posts.
Uh,
I didn't know what I told her. I said, honey, just unfriend me. That's that. I do not need to be going back and forth with you.
it ain't worth it. You wasting all that energy you could be doing on something.
I typed in, please. All you have to do is unfriend me if you don't want to see my posts. As simple as that. It's in your power, in your control. People, since I'm on that topic, audience, and go back and forth with folks on Facebook or Twitter. You know, just unfriend them, disconnect them, delete them, and be done. Because that person ain't gonna pay not one bill in your house.
Mm.
What did I say? It? What she said. Better listen to me. Well, Tay, we're gonna have to talk on
Ma'am.
our own show, or may have to create a show for me and you. So go. Post Sybil. Look at Sybil.
Oh.
I
Post
think y'all,
Sybil.
I think y'all a great pair.
Post Sybil. Sybil, we sorry. That's why I always let her go first.
I was trying to
Because
think of something else, but I think we pretty much covered
I
everything
think we
tonight.
did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
I know I would definitely because I do have a magazine as well, and I would definitely love to for you guys to have an ad or something in the magazine. It'll be dope and it'll be nice as a gift from me to you guys. 'Cause you definitely
Wow.
is amazing
Oh,
what you guys
thank
have done.
you.
And I think people deserve to see it and to check you out, to use my little platform that I have to be a blessing and to help, other people. So,
Well, we're gonna be a blessing to you too. So you're gonna be on the show some more. I don't know what segment I'm gonna give you, but you're gonna be on one of these shows.
well,
Um,
just let me know. We
we'll
friends
talk. We'll,
now, so just
we'll talk. We'll
mess
talk. We'll talk. Add you to the team.
with
Like I told you, when I take you, you like out of space. People never see you no more. And they be like,
You found a place in our hearts.
they be like, what Tay? He don't call me no more. He on Facebook Live.
Right. My phone been blowing up, people trying to call. I'm working.
And that's fine. Yeah, so they'll be able to look at you on the show on Facebook Live. Because well, I really love your personality. I love your spirit. I feel your vibration.
Hmm.
And good vibrations is what I'm getting. So I'll be
Me
in
too.
touch. I'll be in touch. I'll be in touch. We're gonna do something together, Tay.
All
We're
right.
gonna do
Well,
something.
Sybil got my number, so
I
she
sure
don't have
do.
no problem calling
Okay. So well,
or
I'll get
text.
that number. I'll get that number from you tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm gonna let Sybil thank you first, and then I'll say mine after her.
Well, yeah, thanks again for a wonderful show. And I'm so happy that I found you so that you can be in me and Emily Pearl's life and in our hearts. So you did a wonderful job. And I know your book is going to be so very successful. You're going to touch a lot of lives and encourage a lot of people. And we're anxious to have you back on our show again.
Thank you.
You
Thank
know,
you.
I think I need him on a show with me by myself.
We'll have a 3-4
Well, he's
hours.
going to be on your angel show.
That's as a guest. I'm thinking bigger things. Thinking bigger things, Tay. We're gonna
Bigger
talk.
things are coming.
We'll talk.
We'll talk. Okay.
But yeah,
Listen,
it's
like I
been
said, everything I said, I meant it from my heart. Simple to tell you, I never say anything that I don't mean. Because if I don't mean it, I just don't say it at all. But I might make a face, but I just want to say it.
the face says it all.
You know, because I got one of those faces that talks, but I doesn't even
too.
have to be open.
Me
Yeah,
too.
you know,
Like,
I got one of those, So, but I don't get anything but smiles and joy when I talk to you, talking with you, interacting
thank
with you.
you.
Mhm.
It-
You're
it's,
fun. Lots of fun.
it's like you remember my family, like you just went away on a vacation for a long time and you
I
just,
said
Right.
we were going to adopt you.
That cousin that you didn't know you had.
I know, right? Because I tell Sybil all the time, I think I got a twin sister somewhere. I don't know.
I get
I can
that.
just feel her. I tell you that before having a Sybil. Many
Mhm.
times in my life, I know I got a twin sister somewhere. And then I've seen so many people in the stores and places have asked me, is your name so and so, so and so?
Hmm.
They're like, no, and they tell me I look just like her. And okay, I'm like, okay, next time somebody asks me that, I'm gonna make sure I get that name and I'm gonna find that person. I'm gonna find that person.
Yes,
That person,
been
that person has got to be my twin sister.
right.
For real. Because too many people asked me, was my name something else? And they sounded just like her. Now, when I was younger, like you, in my 20s, 17s, and teens and 20s, I used to look just like Aretha Franklin. Just
Mm.
like her.
All
Mhm.
right, Rita.
They used to call me Livery because I sang. Cause I sang, I was a
Mhm.
church musician and I sang and I could sing just like her then, but my voice is old and cracky now. But so I think everybody has a twin person.
Yeah,
I think
a
everybody
personality twin.
I do. I think
Yeah.
everybody has one.
I would definitely say thank you to so much, so much for taking the time to share your platform with me and my supporters to be a blessing on to you guys. And it's definitely been
Definitely
uh,
done that. You made my night.
so nice, and the energy is so welcoming. And I'm thankful to be able to cross your path or our paths crossed. And thank you, Sybil, for reaching out and giving me this opportunity. It's amazing. I definitely look forward to talking more with you too, and possibly doing more things together and expanding and blessing people, as many people as we possibly can.
Yeah, that most definitely so. You've been just a delight. And I know my audience has enjoyed you as much as I have. And they can tell when I'm really enjoying a guest because I run my mouth.
I get it all the time. Like almost everybody I come in contact with,
Yeah,
it's like we've known each other for so long, and
I
we can just
know.
talk.
And I am a motor mouth. Sybil is not a motor mouth. Sybil is like this. She's this kind of person. She's not gonna say much, but when she does say something, everybody listens.
You better pay attention what you say.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what Sybil is. So,
Hmm.
Sybil, thank you so much for bringing such a wonderful guest to the show, introducing him to the 901 audience and me. And you do such a great job. Sybil finds the guests for the Snyder One show. And she finds them for the Emily Pearl show too. She's the PR girl. She's the PR girl for the shows and everything. And I appreciate her so much. I always have to give her props. I believe in giving her props because I can't pay her. I have to give her props. Right. So, and I just continue to do and push and have these shows, even though we don't make any money, because one day our day will come. One day our day will come when
There you go.
somebody is gonna want these shows to go on a nationwide platform. I'm not a
If
network.
they don't, you create your own.
See, we definitely gonna talk.
Because we got to stop waiting around for somebody to come save us. We have to
That's
do it
true.
ourselves.
That is so
See,
true.
if I would have waited for somebody to come save me, I wouldn't have two magazines out in a book.
Wow.
You
Oh wow.
create your
So
own reality.
your magazines and everything's on your website too, right?
No, this have its own website,
Oh, what website are the magazines on?
but you can get this on imartcampaign.com.
I am I am
Campaign.
art campaign campaign
Dot
.com.
mhm.
Okay, look at it and see if I got it right.
There you go.
I am art campaign.
But it look like a
Oh,
comma instead of
oh,
a period.
I saw that. Yeah, let me fix that. I don't know why they put those two together. That's so crazy. They've been doing, they've been doing that for years. So where is it? Okay, there it is. Okay, you guys, show those magazines again. I'm gonna put you on solo.
I have two, the first and second issue. The third issue will be out in about a couple weeks.
Oh, that is so awesome.
So I'm on the first one. That's me. The
All right.
This is the second one.
All right. I got
Yeah.
to have those. I got to have those. I got to have them.
But I mean, this is my blessing to bring in people to bless them and share their talents with the world. So
Okay. All right. Well, I'm definitely going to check your website out this week. I will definitely get in touch with you this week, and don't exactly know what day. I might have tomorrow. So I know Thursday and Friday I'm gonna be kind of tired. Up Saturday is kind of like my lax day, right?
that's Sunday.
Yeah, because
That's Sunday.
I'm getting ready for in my visit with God when I deliver my message on my show Sunday. So I kind of leave Saturday open so he can come in and out.
Mhm.
Yeah, because everybody else is out in the streets on Saturday, so I stay in. You know, because I remember like when I was working, right? And okay, and so I work Monday through Friday. Saturday, Sunday, the streets are full. And then I used to see senior citizens, and I was like, why don't those senior citizens do their stuff on Monday through Friday? Why we at work? I'm serious. So I'm not gonna be that senior citizen that be in the way of y'all.
I
Jobs.
I mind my own business in the
I be
house.
in the house on Saturday and Sunday, so y'all don't got to worry about being crowded in the streets. Y'all got plenty of room out there. Because that was my complaint when I was young. Because I wouldn't see nothing but old folks all in the way driving slow. Serious, man. I'll tell you. True story. So I'm not like that. Now that I am old and a senior citizen, I remember how frustrating it was for me. So I try to stay out the streets on Saturday and Sunday. Always I'm in the house. You know, even before COVID, I'm here. I get out of y'all way because y'all be driving crazy, man.
Look, we gotta get there.
I know, right? All right, let me stop. So all good things have to come to an end, but why?
Yes.
Because I know Sybil tired. I can read her face. I just
No, I'm just sharing the show. So good. I want everybody to see it.
It's definitely been a blast.
okay,
It
Sybil.
has. Uh-huh.
Listen, thank you again so much. Be sure to go to the archives. It'll be available on the 901 show page. Probably about 5 minutes after we close the show. Then you can start sharing the live show just everywhere. Okay.
Yeah, I shared it on my page while we're
And,
live.
and you can look at it. And
Wonderful.
then it'll be on YouTube tomorrow. And the place where you'll find it on YouTube is youtube.com. YouTube.com and / the Emily Pearls Show. This is our YouTube channel. All our videos are also there too. Because we broadcast simultaneously when we do our shows. We are live on both Facebook and YouTube at the same time. However, YouTube doesn't process theirs the same night. They process it after 12 a.m. on that day. And so that's what tomorrow it'll be available for you to watch yourself on YouTube. I like to watch my shows back on YouTube because it's big screen. It's television. You know, they don't have Facebook on the televisions anymore. They took that off. You know, but YouTube still has its app on the TV or you can watch YouTube on television. All right, Sybil sent me a message. I think she's ready to go. Was that you, Sybil?
No, I gave you Vay's phone number.
Oh, that's what that was. I saw something pop up and I saw your name. Okay. So listen, we are gonna let y'all go. But this is not the first time. One time we had a guest on the show. It was a 3-hour show. It was a 3-hour show. Wasn't it, Sybil?
Yes.
We just couldn't let go because each of us had so much to share and talk about. And every time somebody would mention one topic, we piggyback.
I try not to do that. I try to stay focused within it because I was like, I know I can go off. Just how you,
Yeah.
I can do that. I was like,
But see, that's why I do talk shows because that's why I call them talk shows because I can't stand a talk show and people going, well, you know, saying ain't he's saying looting and saying, what about you, Dick? I don't want to see a talk show. Oh man, listen, audience, thank you for your patience. And thank you for tuning in. What we do for you. Thank you again, our special guest, Tay Veasey.
Thank
And
you.
thank you, co-host this of the Moses, Sybil Marie Presley. Now that is our time. And so y'all don't forget to share the show. I'm trying to find. Oh, here we go. Don't forget to share the show. And as I said, it's archived. You'll be able to see it again about 5 minutes after we shut the show down, after we close the studio on Facebook. You'll see it again tomorrow on YouTube. Share, share, share. Share, 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 share. Because this is a very special person. Tay Veasey. Y'all gonna be seeing more of him in this circle, in the GPS production circle. Y'all gonna be seeing more of him.
Thanks.
So thank you guys again for tuning in, and that's our time. And we will see you guys next week if the Lord say the same. All right.
All right. Have a great night.
Bye, everybody. It's the 901 show. 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. 901 show. It's the 901 show. 901 show. 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 Get on this hot night. The 901 show. 901 show. Hot night. Hot night. Hot night. Hot night. The 901 show. 901 show. Hot night. Hot night. Hot night. It's the 901 show. 901 show. It's the 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. 901 show. It's the 901 show. 901 show. It's the 901 show. 901 show.